Hello people, so this is a momentous day for a One Piece fan because it's not only the beginning of the new opening but also the beginning of the Wano Arc in the anime. So to commemorate the occasion, how about the live reaction to the opening? Oh, there's Luffy. He's in the shackles. Okay. Oh, the new art style's kicking in. Okay. One Piece line of Wano Arc. Okay. Oh, the Camino and there. Okay. There's Wano. Looking glamorous. Camino, Nami, Chopper. Okay, you got the gang. Usopp, Robin looking glamorous. Frankie, Brooke, Zoro. Yeah, boy. Oh, okay. Samurai. Oh, Sanji. Yo, they're really selling stuff black. Oh, the Beast Pirates. Mm. Oh boy. There's Arachi and Kaido. Law. Oh my gosh, this animation. Oh, dude, so many spoilers. Oh, Hawkins, Kaido, Luffy. Oh, the Straw Hats doing the thing. You know, oh man, this is gonna be epic. They are spoiling so much stuff right now. It's crazy. Luffy and the Kaido showdown. Yeah, boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my. The song too. Oh, Kaido. Oh my god, his form. Gear 4 Luffy. Kaido. Dragon. Oh my gosh, wow, it's gonna be amazing. I just got done watching the episode. Obviously, I did a live reaction to the opening. The visual, the episode is not in the live reaction, so if you want to see the opening or the episode in full, I will leave a link to the description box below. If you haven't watched it, I advise you to go watch it because you will be spoiled. Speaking of which, man, it's been such a long wait, and you know, to celebrate the occasion of finally getting to Wano in the anime, and because we out of respect for Kaido and Zoro, who were, by the way, Zoro was drinking sake in this episode, I'm going to have a drink of my own to celebrate the fact that we're in Wano. Now, it's not sake, but it's the next best thing. So, to Wano. The new opening that we got, I thought, was great. It fit the mold of what Wano is going to be. The song, I thought was great, and it was sung by and it was produced by the same artist who sang the very first opening, We Are, of One Piece, which is very nostalgic to a lot of One Piece fans. He also sang We Go, which was the opening for the time skip in Fishman Island, and then later on did Episode 19, We Can, which was the opening to Zoro, which I mentioned last week is where the Straw Hats actually separated in the first place. You got one half going to Hoki Island to bring back Sanji, the other half gone to Wano, and that's what we got in this episode. The introduction of what we got with the characters with Robin, Frankie, Usopp, and Zoro in Wano. And do you realize it's like been 5 years, 5+ years since the Straw Hats were not only in the same arc altogether, were actually in the same country. I think before they actually landed on Dressrosa because they actually split off to Greenbit and Dressrosa. But after that, those Straw Hats have been completely separated. And once you know it again, the Straw Hats are once again separated, at least Team Whole Kit Islanders. So we start off with the episode. And what more can I say about the opening other than I thought the visuals were great? It fits the vibes. And I can honestly say Japan doesn't give a shit about spoilers anymore because that's been obvious ever since Dragon Ball Super Broly. They spoiled the hell out of Gogeta in the last trailer. So they're like, what the hell, balls to the wall to get you pumped up for Wano, throw everything we got. The Calamities, the Beast Pirates, Kaido's form, Supernova. Man, this arc is going to be so lit. And the thing about it is, we've been waiting such a long time, it's hard to believe it's actually here. So it starts off with Luffy drowning, with the rest of the Straw Hats getting crashed into the whirlpool. And we also come to find out I guess the octopus that's causing so much of the trouble is pretty much boarded. And I love how the episode starts. While Luffy's drowning, you got the Geisha who's playing the guitar to open up the Wano Act 1. And we actually arrive at the land of Wano, which is really astounding because the thing that has been overlooked by a lot of people is because the art style, the art in general in this arc has been the best in One Piece, period. So the fact that we're getting this in animated format is cool. The new art style and animation, I think, works well. You can definitely fit the vibe of Wano in three different categories. Number one was pretty much the art style in itself, just the scenery and everything that was playing itself out. You have the geisha in the background, and while that was going on, Luffy was drowning. Also, not only the vibe of just the atmosphere, just the music alone. Obviously, we heard the OST for the Wano when we saw Nami and the rest got sucked into the whirlpool. We heard it from the geisha playing, so I thought that was a national touch. Also, if you saw the eye catches, I thought that was really well done. Like, it's kind of similar, like with each of the Straw Hats. You got Luffy doing his thing, and then you got Zoro doing his thing, but in the background, it's kind of like the similar theme, or it's got the Wano touch to it. So I love that. It just they're blending so much into this, and you can just tell that it may be the influence of Tatsuya Nagamine. Then we make our way to Wano. The first of the crew, we got to see Zoro, who's after drinking sake. So that was pretty cool. It's been 2 years since we've seen this group. It starts off with Zoro. Then we make our way to Frankie, who's pretty much a carpenter, and I guess the Team Zoro or Team Wano are like blending in with the society of Wano, because obviously if they directly challenge Kaido, that's going to cause a lot of problems. So that was Kinemon's plan. So you have Frankie, Usopp, Robin, and Zoro kind of like blending citizens of Wano not to get themselves caught out. Of course, you knew something was going to go wrong. Frankie was the carpenter, and I love how each of them have different names. You got Frankie, the Franosuke, the carpenter, and you got Usopp, I guess pretty much the salesman who was trying to pawn off a fake Sandai Katetsu. A blade is just a normal sword, and obviously toad oil to cover up wounds, which we know is fake. I'm pretty sure it is because Zoro has the Sandai Katetsu right now. By the way, that's going to be a theme in this arc when it comes to swords, when it comes to legendary swords in Wano. Then we finally see Robin, so that was pretty cool. She's obviously a geisha, and man, it's awesome to see Nami in this art style, but I can honestly say Robin looks more glamorous than we've seen in a long time. So that's great. She's dancing away, and you can see the hesitation in her face. Like, she doesn't want to do it, but she's got to blend in. And according to the trainee that's helping Robin dance so she can meet up with the Shogun Orochi, there's got to be a reason for it, and I'm willing to bet, and this is not because I read the manga, it's kind of obvious if you put two and two together. Wano has to have a Rob poneglyph, so I think that's what Rob is aiming for, and who else would better to have it than the Shogun Orochi, right? So I think that's what Rob is aiming for, but either way, it's just cool to see Robin again. Robbie, because you can see she doesn't want to do this. So, the hesitation in her face, but she's got to do it. It's all about the Rob poneglyph. Then we see Zoro, who's drinking sake, and what I love about this episode, it gives us context as to when we got into the manga. We already saw Zoro captured, about to commit seppuku, which is about to commit suicide, but we get the context as why that is, and I like that because it reveals so much. The rush when it happened in chapter 909, despite how epic it may have been. So I like that, especially what we got that last week. Zoro's walking, I guess, through the streets of Wano, and somebody's obviously been killed. One of the samurai, rogue samurai, kills. Zoro's about to challenge him because he smells the blood. He says, "I don't like it." I love that scene. You can definitely put the tension in the air. Zoro's going to be a main focus in this arc. Before anything went any further, you see, I guess, the police or the authorities chase after this murder, thinking it was Zoro, and that's how he gets captured. Obviously Zoro gets falsely incriminated, and that's how he gets captured. That's your role. Everybody's thinking about that. Actually, Frankie thinks about Kinemon told him when he's captured, he's about to lose it because he's being told that, oh, that job you're doing is pretty alright. And Frankie's like, I know it's alright. I've been trained by the best, but remember to keep the cool, to not blow the cover. Zoro, you knew something was going to happen, but it's like, no, I can't do this. I promised Kinemon. So he lets himself be captured, and we do get to see a lot of capturing in the opening, I have to say, when it comes to not just Luffy, because that's the first thing you see, but also Zoro being captured as well, and this gives us some type of exposition of why that is. So I like that, like art style in general. And while this is going on, you got the geisha playing the guitar in the background, and it's building up the tension because you knew it was leading to something. You knew Zoro wasn't going to commit suicide, but Zoro, just the fact we get to see this group again is just so hype. And Zoro doing his thing. Got this scrub holding the, I guess the Shusui, the sword that belonged to Ryuma, and we actually get exposition on this. 23 years ago, Ryuma cut up a dragon's head. Now, obviously, that's a spoiler when it comes to like a dragon in the opening. I'm not going to say too much, but you can kind of put the dots. But I will say that dragon's obviously been beheaded because it's obviously been killed. So Ryuma has some hype towards him, and so does Shusui. And Zoro's already been kind of like questioned, why do you have the Shusui? Did you steal it from the grave? And Zoro automatically gets pissed off. This scrub is touching the Shusui. You can tell what Zoro's going to do. And just a knife he was being handed, and he's about to stab himself. No, but it looked like it. But then you see the hockey emitting from the blade. I'm like, oh boy, are they really going there? But I'm not going to spoil too much, but those who read the manga, we know how important hockey is when it comes to swords, as of right now. And then he's like, I smell the blood in the air. You see the geisha stop playing the guitar for a minute, and then once Zoro's about to stop, he stops himself from committing suicide. She plays again, and then Zoro, with that small knife, just ends up slashing this scrub who had the Shusui. He causes havoc, and you knew Zoro's going to play. He's going to fight his way out of that, and in fact, it's continuing in the preview because Zoro and Luffy are doing the thing, so that's cool. I love how Usopp is actually the one to pick up the scoop of Zoro being kidnapped as a running, so now he's pretty much wanted. So it goes from Zoro cutting people farther up, which is always fun, to watching Luffy crash landing on a beach. Now, what's interesting about this, we know for a fact there's different islands. There's different terrains when it comes to Wano. We've seen the weather terrain on the outskirts of Wano or the borders of Wano. Remember, Kinemon, the samurai, said the goal is to open up borders to the Wano Arc. Crash land on a beach. Now, we've seen Kaido in a snowy island. We've seen the actual land of Wano itself, the flower capital, right? So I wanted to bet there's different islands to the land of Wano. As it's just kind of obvious. Crash landing on a beach, and he's kind of asking himself, and it looks like he's checking for something. It obviously could be the FIFA card. He's like, what happened to us? And like I said, the rest of the team that went to Whole Cake Island is already separated because of nobody but the Sunny. So I guess we're going to get that clarified next week. And we get the introduction of Tama, the small child who we see in the opening. And also the Camino that we see in the opening too. Also the baboon that's killed. They're going to challenge. And the action's going to pick up real quick, and I love that. And Zoro's also obviously going to get a chance to shine. Again, that was not in the manga, but I do appreciate it considering it's been a long time since we've seen these characters. So any chance we get to see them shine, I'm all for it. So it's already hype. Let me know what you guys think about the opening. What do you think about the return of Zoro, Robin, Frankie, Usopp? Of course, we know that Trafalgar Law is with them, and if you've seen him in the opening kicking ass, so I can't wait to see the rest of the Supernova. We know they're there. We know kids. We also know Eustace Kid is being captured by Kaido, so I'm pretty sure that's going to come into play. We know that some of the Kid Alliance are also working on the Kaido. We know that from Scratch My Poo. We don't know where Hawkins is. Well, can't assume Hawkins. And we also know X Drake is also working for Kaido. But I'm surprised they spoiled so much in the opening. I guess they're really going balls to the wall. They really don't care about revealing spoilers anymore. It's a great introduction to the beginning of the Wano arc, and obviously the geisha has a vital role in this entire arc. And if you've seen the opening, you can connect the dots of who that is. And manga readers know who that is, so I can't wait to see where this goes. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.